Hey, James at CG Cars here with another walk around of one of our sales vehicles, and today we've got this fantastic Mondeo, Ford Mondeo. It is a ECOTechnic titanium with the 1.5 diesel in it. Amazing thing about this car is, despite its size and its power, it's zero road tax. The manufacturer says 78 miles to the gallon, but even owners are reporting 58 miles to the gallon average, so they can get up to 70 on the long runs. I've driven this car quite a lot, as I do with all of the vehicles, to try them out, and I have to say this one drives absolutely fantastically. It is super comfortable because, one thing, it's got a sensible sized wheel on it, so it copes with the potholes much better than these other cars with the narrow tyres and big rims. It's quiet, it's spacious, it's got all the toys, and that diesel has loads of low down punch, and as said, is super economical, so it has such a lot going for it, this car. So what we'll do, as always, is we'll give it a full walk around, go around it panel by panel, wheel by wheel, and the interior as well, so you can see exactly what you'd be coming to look at if you're coming from distance. And we'll go through all the features as we go along. Important thing to note with this being a 2016 is that it is, like I said, zero road tax, but if you go just 6 months later, these go to £155 road tax for the very same engine. So these are the years to get these ones, the last of the low road tax, zero road tax ones. So being a titanium, there's quite a lot of features to point out. Now, firstly, we've got pearlescent white paint, which looks absolutely fantastic. It's got a really good shine to it. You can see the metallic flake in it. Really good looking colour on a car this size, suits it really well. At the front, we've got the full chrome grille. All the chrome's really nice, no peeling or damage to that at all. We've got the gloss black driving lights down the bottom here. They're all in good condition. Again, no condensation or yellowing. The front headlight here, again, really clear and nice. No build up of any condensation or anything like that. Across the front of the car, you've got some small stone chips, which is to be expected, but overall in good condition. The passenger side headlight, again, no yellowing, no condensation, anything like that, and the same with the fog lights. We haven't got anything like that going down here, and the driving lights here. You've got your front parking sensors, so front parking sensors on the front of the car there. So like I say, overall the front of the car there is in really good nick. We're coming down to the alloys. Like I said, the good thing about this is it's got a proper amount of rubber on it, so it can absorb some of those potholes. The trouble with the wafer thin tyres is they crash about all over the place. Some of the cars we've got, the ride is nowhere near as good as it is in this car. Alloy's in really good condition. There's one tiny little curbing mark there. Overall though, it's in great condition. Loads of tread on the tyre there. We've got the wing mirror cap here, is in really good condition. No major scraping or scratching on it. The wing mirrors do have electric fold on them. Along the side of the passenger door here, all in good condition. All the paint is nice here, no major marks or scrapes to note. All the door handles are colour coded in that fluorescent. They're in good good condition as well. No scraping or scratches on those. The rear passenger door, you've got a tinted glass right along the side here, a light tint along the side here. The passenger door, again, no damage. Rear passenger door, no damage on the door handle at all. That's all in good condition. All the paint is nice here. Going into the rear quarter, again, all the paint is nice. You've got the chrome finisher all around the side and the gloss black finishers here, which is part of this spec. The rear alloy, again, no curbing at all on this one. Nothing to note at all on that. Lots of tread on the tyre. As we look across the roof, there's no obvious dings or dents or any damage at all there. That's all nice. The paint is all in good condition there, no fading or marking. So going into the passenger side rear bumper, no marks on there at all, no scrapes or scratches. You've got the rear parking sensors as well here. The rear light is nice and clear. Again, no condensation or yellowing. You see you've got LED rear lights here. Across the back of the boot lid is all in nice condition. We'll have a look inside, but the boots on these are absolutely enormous. You've also got a rear parking camera, so you've got the parking sensors to give the audio warning, but you've also got the camera as well, which we'll have a look at when we're inside the car. Like I say, all your badging along here is nice. All the chrome badging is in good condition. None of that's worn through. Everything in good nick along here. We've got one tiny little chip just there on the edge of the boot, but overall really good condition. So coming into the driver's rear quarter, again the paint is really nice. There's no scrapes or scratches or marks to note, as there isn't with the corner of the bumper here. That's all in good condition. Got a couple of little stone chip marks just there if we're being picky, but we are particularly picky because we know some people travel from quite a distance, so again we need to know exactly what you're coming to look at. Rear tyre, again, loads of tread and the alloy in great condition. No curbing marks or damage to note on that at all. So we look down the side of the car, again there's no obvious dings or dents to note. Door handle again here, really nice condition. Edge of the doors seem to be free of chips. All the chrome on this side again, all around the windows, is in good nick, no damage to that at all, flaking or anything like that. It's keyless entry on these, so you can just put your hand to the door when you've got the key in your pocket. The paint on the door handle here is in good order, as it is across the rest of the door. The mirror cap again, no scrapes on the edges like you normally get. Might be one tiny one just there, but overall really nice condition. Front wing on the driver's side, no paint to note on there at all. And the alloy again, these wider tyres have really saved these alloys from any damage there, so in good condition, nothing to note. And again, loads of tread on the tyre. So overall, I'd say it's in really good condition. I've only had to point out some very minor markings there. And I say that's just being particularly picky for those travelling from distance. Overall, the car looks in fantastic condition. No need to refurb any alloys or paint any dings or dents or scrapes on the bumpers. Hopefully on camera you're getting the sort of flip in that pearlescent paint, which is really nice. Right, let's take a look inside. I'm pleased to say the interior condition is similar to the outside condition. First of all, we've got the piano black finish on all the door cards here. We've got all round electric windows, electric mirrors with fold. So you've got your adjustment for your electric there, and then you've got your fold there. You've got your car locks up there. Again, sort of the chrome follows through inside here with a gunmetal finish around the side. The seats, no real wear to speak of at all. No staining or marks on them. Got a nice, again, piano black sort of finish there to the centre console, where you've got your parking sensors on and off, your automatic stop start on the engine on and off. You've got a setting for your power steering there, the electronic handbrake and a 6-speed gearbox. Passenger seat, again, really good condition. There's just one small little burn hole just there. Passengers let them down. That's the only mark to note on the seats at all. If we hop in, here you've got all your controls for your lighting. Your steering wheel has got a cover on it. I think probably due to a little bit of wear on the steering wheel, it's got a cover, but it's actually a really nice one that matches the car quite well. You've got your cruise control settings here, your telephone and stereo controls, all your lighting here, washers up here, and then you've got your touchscreen multimedia there in the middle, which we'll go through in a moment. Again, you've got the sort of gunmetal grey and chrome finish all the way around there, satin chrome finish all the way around there. All the door cards in excellent condition. The headliner, no marks on that at all. All in excellent condition. Well, one thing I didn't note when I was outside is we have got automatic wipers, and we have a sign recognizing camera. That means that if you drive along, the camera picks up the signs and shows them in the center of the dash. So in case you've missed them as you've been driving along, you're going into a 30 or whatever, it does ping up with a symbol of that on the dashboard for you as well. Let's get the keys in and show you let's get the ignition on and show you the rest of the bits and bobs. So I said this is a full touch screen. So we've got the audio controls here. This is a DAB radio, so you've got a choice of normal FM stations and so forth, but you've got DAB as well. You've got your climate control. You've got your Bluetooth for your phone, satellite navigation. You can, with your phone connected, there's certain apps that will work on this screen as well, and you've got your setting there for all your different settings of the car. You've even got a Wi-Fi connection, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, meaning that you can have a lot of the features of your phone on the screen of the multimedia unit here. As you can see, the unit also has voice control, so you can ask it to make telephone calls for you, end calls for you, that kind of thing. So the car also has a reversing camera, so I stick it in reverse there we go. So you've got the audible sensors as well, but these lines tell you how you're getting closer and closer until you get to the red lines here with a little image in the corner there as well. It's all working as it should. The rear view mirror has auto dimming on it. If we look on the dash here, all the dash has LCDs in it, and they're all nice and clear, and the mileage is 107,207 miles. 107,207. See, if we start the car up, if I put my foot down on the clutch, start the car up, it's keyless, I've got the keys in my pocket. You can see it starts up and idles lovely. There's no bouncing about of the idling or rough idling at all. There's no warning lights at all on the dashboard. So all those LCDs are working. You can see it's telling me the on-screen display there that I'm in a 60-mile-an-hour zone. It's got my radio station on there, but I can cycle through different things if I want to. Under the centre armrest, you've got your 2 USB ports and your cigarette lighter. We have a lot of receipts and paperwork there. I do need to black out the person's name on it before I can hand over, but lots of receipts for work. I'll show you one of the most important ones. So this one here, it has had a new dual mash flywheel, a slave cylinder and clutch, and that was done at 87,000 miles and was done on the 10th of the 3rd 2022. So service, but we've got Ford services 2017, 18, 19. I presume that's a 20 at Ride Sales there. Then we've got a 22. So I think there's only sort of 1 year missing there, which most of the cars through COVID have missed 1 year. And the service is not due, the next service is not due till November. The receipts here back up the services in the service book, and there's some there for tyres, for discs and pads, which explains why we've got the tyres pretty much new all the way around. You've got all the original handbooks in here as well from Ford, and you've got the locking wheel nut just here. All important locking wheel nut, I say all the handbooks, original handbooks in the booklet there. So as you can see, very well looked after car, and the most likely maintenance parts have just been recently done, so that's a big plus. Plus you've got that advisory free new MOT there. Take a look in the back of the car. It has the Mondeo step plates on it as well, this one. In the back of the car, even with me in a comfortable position at 6'2", in a comfortable position to drive there is loads of leg room. It's really spacious car, this. The rear seats, all fantastic. I say totally unmarked. The only mark was that one little burn hole in the front passenger seat. The rest of it is completely unmarked. All the carpets are in good condition. All the chrome and the door cards, all in really nice condition. Now if we look in the boot, this is one of the big pluses on this vehicle. It is absolutely enormous. Sorry for the sunlight. Absolutely enormous. You've got a 60-40 split, so you can still put the seats down if you need even any more room, but it is, I can't touch the back of the seats, it is absolutely huge. So if you need plenty of space, you're sorted. You've got a proper spare wheel there rather than a can of gunk. But yeah, really practical car with this much room in it. So under here we've got the 1.5 diesel. This puts out about 120 horsepower and about 200 foot-pound of torque at just 1500 RPM. So it's really low down the rev range, loads of pull in any gear, low down. These have a timing belt, but the timing belt intervals on these is 10 years or 150,000 miles. So you've got a while yet due on this one. See, all in nice condition under here. The coolant's a nice colour at the right level. No leaks at all from the turbo here. No leaks down the side of the engine. Battery looks fairly new. All nice and tidy like the rest of the car. So overall we've got a car that's in really good condition. Loads of features, loads of space. It drives fantastically. It's got a brand new advisory free MOT. It's got a full service history. Tyres are all good. It's had recent brakes as well, so it's all set to go for its new home. And I really highly recommend coming down for a drive because it does drive absolutely fantastically. The car comes with a national warranty that can be used at any VAT registered garage, or if you're local you're welcome to bring it back to us. Please take time to read our reviews. We're 5-star rated both on Google and Facebook, something we're very proud of. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And thanks for watching the video.